On most farms, animals are handled or treated in confined areas in order to keep both the animal and the handler safe. While keeping them safe, these facilities can, at the same time, have adverse effects.
Confinement keeps you and the animal safe by giving that animal limited room to run in. In a sweep tub, for example, you've got a secure latch gate moving between you and the animal. It cuts down on their room to injure themselves, and obviously you've got a gate between you and the animal at all times to keep them from turning back on you, and it keeps them from running all over and injuring themselves.
Stress and temperament adversely affect key physiological processes of the reproductive and immune systems, resulting in poorer growth performance, carcass characteristics, and immune responses.
We're going to give the vaccines and cattle management that makes our cattle healthy, productive, profitable. We have to get them up and work them, and we want to work them as carefully and gently as possible in order to get the best results of our health and management practices.
Understanding the interrelationship of stress and temperament can help in the development of selection and management practices that reduce the negative influence of temperament on growth and productivity of cattle.
The longer they're under stress, the worse that stress is. If you can get them through the cattle handling facilities with as low a stress as possible, get them back to eating and grazing, that's where the profits are. That's where the money is.
Since 1973, Helton Incorporated, a leading custom manufacturer of thermoform plastic and cast urethane components, has been meeting the design and production challenges of American industries.
Well, the company was started by my father in the early 70s. And we started simply with a dream and a hope. We was in the metal fabrication business and went from that to the plastic business.
Helton Incorporated is extremely diverse in the aspect that we service many industries. The automotive, the furniture, recreational vehicles, the dunnage that we supply for returnable racks in the automotive industry, actually supplying parts that go on automobiles themselves. All products from Helton Incorporated are made in America.
With 3 generations tied to both agriculture and manufacturing, Helton is linked to resolving issues and fulfilling desires with innovative products, both at the family farm and for the overall agriculture industry.
Helton has took pride in being an innovator in the industry.
Helton is taking charge in many ways of addressing products and needs such as a durable, weather and chemical resistant product to shield animals or sheet systems to aid in their movement such as the poly sheeting, as well as with our squeeze chute louver that many people are using today. It facilitates that animal's movement, keeps them calmer. The desired effect is for them to move forward without hesitation or visibility of an operator anywhere in the proximity of the head gate.
The Helton family believes that by blinding the side of the squeeze chute, animals may be moved into their confinement area in an easier and less stressful manner than when in a visually open chute.
The animal's not looking for another way out of the chute. When they come in the chute, oftentimes if an animal sees a person standing at the end of the chute waiting to operate the head gate, they're going to start looking side to side. You're going to see them looking back and forth for a way out of that squeeze chute. If they can't see a person up front, they're going to look towards the most daylight, which is coming in through the head gate, and they're going to head straight for it.
By utilizing a less harsh environment, the animal's welfare is better overall, helping them to produce better quality products.
It's something that is much safer for the animals, easier to install for the people, and I think a tremendously effective way to improve animal safety.
It completely eliminates sharp edges. Their chance of heads or feet getting into an area that could damage them. In my opinion, it actually de-stresses the cow or the calf when we take it through the process because it thinks it's secure and safe.
The concept behind using panel louvers and poly sheeting on your system is to maintain the animal's focus towards the squeeze chute or your final destination where you're trying to move them. It keeps feet and legs in, keeps heads in, keeps the animal quiet, moving along with its other herd mates. Our aim is to speed the process within reason while reducing stress, keeping a person out of the flight zone and using the animal's flight zone to move them in the desired direction.
Helton offers an array of squeeze chute louver blinders and poly sheeting to the agriculture industry.
Because of the easy snap-on, snap-off concept that we have, they fit most manufacturers' models in the market.
With our louvers, you can take them off or put them on as needed in the hot areas, just depending on the amount of airflow that you actually need. That's one of the great selling aspects of our units, is the fact that as you need it, you can put it on or take it off.
Helton louvers can be retrofitted to most brands of squeeze chutes and can be removed or added without wrenches or welders, maintaining a safe work area.
Where the louvers really come in handy in a system is the fact that line of sight is a very important factor in system design, and it's very often overlooked. Of course, these louvers are flexible. They do allow access. They allow complete removal, again without tools. It will definitely add to the overall efficiency of the system.
In addition to their chute louvers and blinders, Helton manufactures products for customers across the agriculture industry. It is their practice to take what they learn and apply it to products that can help other businesses.
When we talk about ag, we've come to a forefront where we are developing partnerships with other ag producers that produce ag products, and we go in and jointly look at products. And the good thing about that, we'll take a raw product, we'll develop it, and then once we develop it, then we'll take it onto our own farm and process it and put it through the system for trial and error.
All testing taking place at Helton on products is a hands-on approach. It's a real-world approach. In our ag line, for instance, with all parties concerned being from an agriculture and a livestock background, we take that right to our farm, hand test, see what the durability factor is, what is the product, is it performing the way we want it to, is it achieving that goal, address the durability, address the production value, what value it offers back to that cattleman that may be purchasing that, and then apply that to our manufacturing process.
For more information on Helton, visit www.heltonplastics.com or call 1-800-889-8582.